This is Fido Friendly Travel Talk. Here's your host, Susan Sims.
Hey everybody, it's Susan Sims with Fido Friendly Travel Talk, brought to you by Animal Radio, where we talk about the travel and lifestyle for you and your furry best friend. So, who doesn't like bubbles? Now add dogs and cats to the mix, and then you've got a party. My guest, John Reider, aka Bubble Man with Atomic Bubbles, decided to bring our furry best friends to the party with his non-toxic bubble formula, Puppy Love Bubbles and Kitty Love Bubbles. Hi, John. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hey, John. It's good to see you. I have to laugh. You make me smile. I mean, there's no way around that. And Greg and I were talking about how we first met with a note on our car at the Moonrise Hotel, because we had logos all over it for the Get Your Licks on Route 66. And who knew that now you're a sponsor and we have this fun relationship with the Bubble Man?
You know what? That was really funny, because we had just kind of launched our pet bubble products, and I was out cruising around, and then I saw your crazy vehicle with all the dog stuff on. It's like, holy, I gotta meet these people. And I stuck that note, and then you called me right back, and yeah, it was a start for a really cool relationship.
Yeah, we're so grateful for you, and you know, you're probably one of the people that has the most fun product for the tour and just in general. But I'll kind of step back and ask you, how did you have this Fido fabulous idea?
Oh my goodness. So, you know, it started, all of my friends, you know, Beth and I, my wife, who's the real brains of the operation, have been messing around with bubbles for 20 years. We were at a party one night, and a dog lover friend of ours said, John, you know, if you could come up with a product for a bubble product for dogs and cats, I bet they'd sell really well. And I took that thought and went in the next day and started doing the research. Hey, who makes pet bubbles, and are they any good, and what do people want? And so we went to work on it, and you know, we found in the day that there were some people out there making it. Most of it was offshore. Most of it was very low quality. And so we saw that there was an opportunity for us to step in and do something you know, better for our pet lovers.
Yeah, and your company, Atomic Bubbles, obviously that's your home base, as it were. So for you to determine how you were going to create the Puppy Love and the Kitty Love, what's the difference in the product?
Sure. So, you know, really it's the same, awesome base formula, which is Bubble Love, that we make we've been making for, you know, almost 2 decades. And then we did some reformulating, to scent them to, entice dogs and cats to interact with them more. So Puppy Love, started out with peanut butter and bacon. And, just as of last week, we've released pumpkin, birthday cake, and apple pie into the, Puppy Love brand. And Kitty Love Bubbles, we put actually 100% real catnip oil in. So Mother Nature actually is sitting in that bubble. And so they're very authentic.
Yeah, you know, you can't, who can resist that? And, you know, you just think about the fun as kids when we used to play with that. And then you have your dog and cat who you want to always entertain, you know, right? Because they are part of the family. But you guys also do something super fun and crazy. Tell us about the Bubble Bus.
Well, you know, that's how we got started in this madness almost 2 decades ago. I had found a bubble product that it was a glowing blacklight bubble product that a man had come up with. Long story short, we bought his patents and formulas, and we became the face of what then was called techno bubbles. We started doing events just to advertise that, hey, these really cool glowing bubbles existed. And what we didn't know was that people were more interested in the party aspect of it than they were the actual bubbles. So they started asking us to do their kids' birthday parties and Halloween parties. And then schools started wanting us to come to their mixers and proms and dances. And I thought, well, let's go with this a little bit. People seem interested. And Bubble Bus was born, which is a full-blown event company that specializes in blowing bubbles for people's enjoyment.
So how big, what are we talking, do people get in the bus or do you just drive the bus to the event? And how big is this bus?
Oh my gosh, we get asked that question. A lot of people think it's a party bus or they get in the bus, to do the bubbles. It's actually, what we call our gig rig. So we use that as a backdrop to our events. We use that to transport all the equipment and, bubble making stuff to the parties. So we do the bubbles outside the bus. We use the bus to transport all of our bubble making gear and such. And then it sits, if you've ever seen one, it's this trippy, hippie looking, van bus that, really creates this, 60s vibe of just kind of throwback Woodstock times.
So now, let's say you bring the bubble bus to St. Louis, Missouri, when we have the Get Your Licks on Route 66 tour, and you get to hang out wherever this event is. Now, are they going to come and purchase the bubbles, or is this part of the gig, like you said, where you're blowing the bubbles and, people are having fun while you do that?
Correct. Yeah. So our typical event with Bubble Bus is, we are the entertainment. If you will, we typically do not sell anything off the bus. We are there as, for an entertainment, just like a band would be there playing and people enjoy the bubbles. We play music and all that. Sometimes when I do pet events and I'm advertising some things, we will make the bubbles available for sale. So it all depends on the event. But typically Bubble Bus is just, we're there to promote peace, love, and bubbles and let people have fun. And then someone typically is paying us for our services when we're at an event.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be on our giant spinning wheel. So we have 9 events this year and from LA to Chicago. So, people that are attending these events, they're going to have a chance to spin and win your, puppy bubble and kitty love. Oh, they're just the cutest. And so anything else you want our listeners to know?
Well, we've had such a great time with this and we've met so many. I didn't know that there was this audience of people out there. We had never done things for the pet industry and we've just found a great community there. We've met some wonderful people, including you and, Gina Dial and everyone who has helped us, kind of promote this product. Everyone's usually for the most part, they're happy. They're fun loving. We love doing business with them. We love making people happy. I mean, that's why we kind of got into business. It's part of our mission,
Yeah. Well, you do a good job. So, give our listeners a website that they can go and check you out and learn more about the puppy love and kitty love bubbles.
Absolutely. I'd love to. So you can find us at Atomic Bubbles with an S, atomicbubbles.com. You'll, hit our, e-store there. We're number 1 sellers on the Amazon, platform as well as Etsy as well. So if you type in puppy love or kitty love bubbles on any of those sites, you will have no problem finding us.
That's awesome. Okay. Hey, John, thanks for taking the time to talk to me today. I really appreciate it.
Oh boy. I can't wait to see you in St. Louis.
Oh, same here. So that's it for Fido Friendly Travel Talk. You have been listening to my guest, John Reider, creator of Puppy Love and Kitty Love Bubbles. For more information about today's show or just about traveling with Fido, log on to FidoFriendly.com. Until next time, travel safe and leave no dog behind. This is Susan Sims with Fido Friendly Travel Talk.